This is the new LEGO minifigure series for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Okay, so it's been a while since I made a video, but I'm back and I thought why not review the new minifigs. Before we get started, I just want to say that this series is easily one of the best we've gotten from LEGO, and I'd say the best Marvel minifigure series from all three. Kicking this off with Miles Morales. LEGO decided to portray him this time with his bioelectric powers. The electricity flowing through him looks great, and I love how shiny it looks. I also love that the detail continues on the head and arms as well. Where I'm mixed on it are the legs. On the one hand, I'm really happy to get leg printing without the powers on him, so that I can put these on legs from Miles Morales from the Deli set. But on the other, it would have been really cool for his powers to continue to his legs. What I do think LEGO should have done though, is adding the electricity on the back of the torso. Looking at his accessories, he comes with an unmasked head and hair, as well as the spider that bites him. The unmasked head is different than the one from the set, giving him a regular smile and a more aggressive, angry expression. I did get a second copy of him to give the legs to the Deli Miles. Next up is Spider-Punk, and while I originally thought that Hobie was going to be my favorite figure from the wave, I gotta say I'm slightly disappointed in one aspect, but we'll get to that. For starters, the printing and detail on this guy is just incredible. LEGO went all out, and I honestly don't know how they could have gotten better detail than this. I definitely see him and Miguel being the two rare figures in the wave, and honestly that's for good reason. Going to his accessories, he comes with his unmasked head and hair and guitar. The unmasked head expressions look really great, and I love the new hairpiece we get with him. The guitar on the other hand is just okay. I know there's only so much printing LEGO can put on a guitar, but in the movie, Hobie's guitar is packed with stickers and color, while in LEGO it looks kinda dull. And this is where we start to get into the issues I have with it. My biggest complaint are the spikes. The spikes are extremely flimsy and fall out quickly. While adult collectors will just display the minifigures on a shelf, remember that LEGO is for kids, and those kids will probably be playing with the characters. I know that back when I was a kid, this would have annoyed the hell out of me, and so I do wish that they were sturdier. And this isn't the first time LEGO is giving us a character with these kind of spikes. This is a common accessory, and I wish LEGO would make it sturdier. I reckon if that was the case, this definitely would have been my favorite from the wave. Speaking of favorites from the wave, Miles G. Morales, or Prowler, is easily up there. This figure just looks and is amazing. I want to start with the accessories, as there's a lot of them. With this guy, we get a fabric piece for his collar, his two gauntlets, a vinyl record, and a hairpiece. This allows for so much variety for displaying, and it's really fun. The details on the figure are fantastic as well. I love the shirt that he has under his jacket and how the logo is printed on there with the detail of the paint dripping down. The arms are dual molded as well. I just want to take a moment and show the faces between him and the other Miles. I love how even though they're doppelgangers, LEGO was able to make them look distinct from one another. Continuing some of my favorite minifigures, we have Spider-Gwen, and this is by far the best version of the character we've gotten from LEGO. We finally have the shoe printing on her as well as the arm printing. While the torso and hood are similar to the ones from the Deli, that's where the similarities end. The masked head has so much more detail with these dots around the eyes, the legs are dual molded and contain so much detail on the sides, such as her dangling shoelaces. I also love the unmasked head and hair for her. I really think LEGO knocked it out of the park, because she looks exactly like her on-screen counterpart. For accessories, she comes with the tile that has a photo of her and Miles. I think LEGO did a great job adapting that photo into LEGO form. If there's one thing I wish we got with her, would be that the hood piece was dual molded with some pink on the inside, just so it looks a little bit like how she does in the film. This This next minifigure is definitely one that people are going to be looking for. Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099, is one of the standouts of the wave. I honestly believe this is the perfect minifigure and love everything about it. While he doesn't wear it for 99% of the film, I think LEGO again knocked it out of the park with this cape. I love how it looks like it's either dissolving or coming out. I love the translucent plastic that LEGO opted for rather than the fabric, as I think it works much better. But even without the cape, this figure is still packed with so much detail all around, and you can tell the designers wanted to give us an incredible figure. I love that there's now a cheap way of getting him, as we only got him in one set previously, and he's ridiculous on the aftermarket. Like all the previous characters, he comes with an unmasked head that again looks incredible. While I do think LEGO should have created a new hairpiece, we're already getting so many new molds in this wave, I'm not too upset about the hair that they chose. Besides an unmasked head, we also get a mini statue of Lila. You get 2 of these with the minifigure, and I really love how this looks. I'm very happy the LEGO printed detail onto the translucent orange, as they could have very easily just left that out. I'm honestly just really happy to finally get a 2099 minifigure, and it was definitely worth the wait. Going into Spider-Man India, this was easily my most anticipated figure from the wave, given that he's one of my favorite characters from the film. There's a reason I say this wave is one of the best waves we've gotten from LEGO, because like the previous 3, LEGO keeps knocking it out of the park. With this minifigure, we actually get 2 characters. Not only do we get Pavitra Prabhakar, but also Spider-Cat. I love how LEGO was able to pack in 2 characters here. Additionally, he comes with a cup of chai. Not chai tea, just chai. Similar to Prowler Miles, instead of coming with a hair and head for both masked and unmasked, Pav comes with 2 heads and 1 hairpiece. Kind of the opposite of Prowler Miles, who comes with 1 head and then a hair and helmet for him. Like all the other minifigures, the unmasked head likeness is just incredible with this guy. LEGO's really gone above and beyond with all these minifigures. The detail on this minifigure is just incredible, especially the leg printing wrapping to the side and the masked head print. I just love the way the webbing was done on it. I'm going to group these next 4 together as I feel they have a lot in common. So far, we've seen the more prominent characters that appear in the film, and while we're not done with them, I think these 4 are interesting choices from LEGO. I've seen a lot of fans not like the choices LEGO made, including these guys, when there's other characters that could have been included, but I just want to share some of my thoughts on them. Starting off with Cyborg Spider-Woman, this is a very interesting one. I don't know how many scenes she has in the film, but not only has she gotten a minifigure, she even got her own action figure as well. Looking at the minifigure, I do think LEGO did an incredible job on it. I don't know the last time we got a machine arm like this from LEGO. I also love the silver webbing and chains on the torso, but the biggest reason I was excited for this figure was the mask and armor piece. I remember when this first leaked and I saw it, I thought it could work for a custom Max from Fury Road. Next up with Sun Spider, I think she looks pretty cool, and I really love the backwards cap LEGO gave her. I'm not sure if we've gotten this mold before, but I wasn't able to find anything like it. I think this could be a game changer and hope that the piece is used in more sets. I also really like the arm printing she gets and the crutches too. Originally from the leaked images, I thought the crutches could be used as batons for someone like Nightwing, but after getting it in hand, I'm not so sure. With Webslinger, I think LEGO did an okay job with him. While I'm sure the torso and legs are accurate, looking at images, I do wish we got a new fabric piece for him that looks more like a poncho that he wears, instead of just, a large pauldron. I do love that LEGO included his horse and that they gave him a new face print. And if you're wondering how it looks like on a regular Spider-Man minifigure, here you go. It is worth noting though that the back of the head does not have any webbing. Finally, we have Werewolf Spider-Man, and while the figure looks cool, I do wish we got someone else. Nothing against the character, but it feels like missed potential to me. Going back to characters with alternate hair pieces, we have Spider-Byte. I know that some weren't excited to get her, but I think LEGO did a really great job with her. I love the translucent sparkly purple arms and legs that she has, and the printing is really great as well. Her helmet is great, and I really love all the printing on it with all the tech details. She comes with a monitor that has the spider from Earth 42 on it, as well as an alternate hairpiece. While I do understand that LEGO made the choice for the hair, and it is the most accurate piece in their portfolio, like Miguel, I do wish that they made a new hairpiece for her. As in the film, the buns of her hair are positioned down, whereas the LEGO piece, it's up straight. kind of like how the helmet has them down. For the final figure, we have my favorite rendition of Peter Parker in film, Peter B. Parker. There's not a whole lot to say about him, but I think it's perfect. The head looks a lot like Jake Johnson, the voice of Peter B, and the robe looks really great. I like the dual molded choice for the slippers, and I think the printing for Mayday looks great. Before we finish this review, there's one final minifigure I want to talk about. This is a minifigure that I think should have been in this minifigure series, but unfortunately wasn't. This is Firestar's maternal wall crawler minifigure, or in other words, Jessica Drew's Spider-Woman. Before I talk about this figure, I just want to say that this is a product I bought for myself and I wasn't sent this for review, and all these opinions are my own. Now getting back into it, I think Firestar did an incredible job with this minifigure. Firestar has only recently started doing some pad printed work, but with most of their stuff, such as this minifigure, they do UV printing. But as far as UV printed LEGO goes, I think Firestar has mastered it and consistently puts out incredible minifigures. She has two facial expressions, one with her glasses and the other without, looking a bit worried. She pairs really nicely next to the new $20.99 minifigure. The detail Firestar put into her is just incredible. She has dual molded legs and printing on the side of her legs as well. I think if LEGO did make her, this is how she'd look like. The side leg printing and arm printing allow her to fit very well with the existing minifigures. While I don't have any accessories for her, Firestar has made her motorbike as well. This is a character very prominent throughout the film, and I honestly am really surprised she wasn't included. I do think she should have taken Werewolf Spider's spot. Speaking of spots, Firestar has also made custom arms for the spot, which look fantastic. If you want to get items from Firestar, you can use my promo code on the screen to get 10% off your order. I plan to make a future video to talk more in depth about LEGO customs, so be sure to subscribe. Overall, I think the Across the Spider-Verse wave of LEGO minifigures is one of LEGO's best waves so far. While I have a couple of problems with it, the overall quality and detail put into each minifigure is incredible. If you're a Spider-Verse fan or a Spider-Man fan in general, you'll definitely enjoy these. Even if you're not a superhero fan and just like other LEGO products, there are plenty of pieces throughout this wave that could be very useful for a parts collection.